Hello there. Today we're with another massive weather update. So today there's a lot we need to go through. That's why the video is probably much longer than it usually is. So yeah, the tornado weather here. This is one of the largest weather channels, obviously. But from other people. Oh, 1 minute, we'll be right back. I mean, in real time, I wouldn't be, but still, I'll be down here, so I'll be right back. So yeah, right now we're gonna get this started very soon. I've returned, so let's see what the weather today has been pretty. It's gonna be active for the next couple of days as we have many tropical systems. As we're gonna get to them very soon. But still, we need to do the important announcements right now. The summer's awards have been done, so we have then December 1st is the beginning of the new winter, so we already have basically everything for the awards. Also gonna get some radar archives possibly. We haven't made enough. We're about to do a radar archive of the last year or so. So that's also something to go for, and we're gonna get straight into the tropical systems, and we'll see. And you'll see on what happens. Okay, so right now we have a tropical system. We have three actually. There's one probably you're not gonna be able to see. The bottom of the screen. That's a 80% chance of development. We have 20 and a 30. We have 19 tropical pressure 19. The tropical storm Paulette, and then we have tropical depression 19, very active right now. As it looks like 1 and 3 might not develop as well. 3 has a much higher chance. Well, within the next 5 days, 3 has a medium chance of developing, but it'd be more of a slow developing system. We'll see what happens. Chances have been rising though, so we'll see what happens. So first of all, what we're gonna show is tropical depression 19. That's the closest to land, and right now, and it's so close actually we can get radar imagery. So I'm gonna give you radar imagery right now of this by Radarscope. So we'll give you it right now. Okay, so this is the first one. This is the first tropical depression 19. It's fairly large system. This isn't the embarrassment. We're just not gonna say it's embarrassment. What's in the middle of the Atlantic right now? Expected to become a hurricane. As Key West is right now getting hit. Same thing with Marathon. Isla Muerta, Village of Islands, Key Largo, North Key Largo, Homestead, parts of Palmetto, East Estates, Miami, North Miami Beach, Port Lauderdale. Then maybe Conraton could be getting affected, as well as the storm is. As we're gonna check the rainfall, so we'll give you what. So right now, majority of the rain has fell just south of Isla Muerta, Village of Islands, at approximately 13 inches of rain. The storm is going to continue heading east though at around 8 to 12 miles per hour, as is expected to continue to go on a slow track. Is expected to make landfall within the next 3 days across the Gulf Coast. So yeah, See those purples, some greens around Marathon, maybe a blue. That blue is indicating 3 to 5 inches of rain. Green is indicating like 5 to 7. Purples are let's see, what is purple? 7 to 9. Blue is supposed to be like 11 to 13. Reds like 13 to 15, then 15 plus is in the reds. So, and then if you get into the whites, it's like 20 plus. So, yeah, pretty bad. So now we're going to head to the storm track. So right now, it's located, expected to become a tropical depression around 8 p.m. tonight. Gonna name storm, maybe, yeah, 24 was the S storm, I believe. So that's pretty good. Expected to become a hurricane, makes a landfall around the New Orleans area, but depends on how the cold front is, because the cold front right now placed over there, stationary front right now. As expected, if it could push it. That's why we have tropical storm watches issued for the Florida Panhandle, and I haven't issued any watches yet because it's way too early to tell. So, see what the storm is. We're gonna see the wind percentages. We'll see where that will be. Okay, so right now, around the Florida Panhandle, they have around a 10 to 15% chance of tropical storm force winds, but by Alabama, by Mobile, New Orleans has around a 80-70%. The red is indicating 80, and the darker red is representing 90. As the storm gets closer, there will be more confidence in storm track and what else? Oh no. And tropical storm force winds percentages. So now we're gonna take a look at the other one, Paulette. Paulette's expected to become a Category 1 or 2 hurricane. It's gonna make a landfall in Bermuda. It's gonna make the curve off to the right. So this is very not the best in the world for them, but some models are saying major hurricane landfall. We'll see how that happens. The landfall is going between 8 a.m. and 5 a.m. approximately. We'll see. The storm is going to turn to the right and bank right, and then start moving very quickly, become extratropical by the time it gets to Thursday night. Then probably affect like Greenland, Iceland, not Greenland. So, next thing we're gonna check is the wind percentages, and yeah. Let's see. So yeah. Okay, so now we're seeing at percentages right now on the bottom of the screen. You can see there's a 100% chance of tropical storm force winds, as the wind field is expected to increase as it goes on. And Bermuda hurricane force winds right now, we're not going to take a look at that, but right now is at a solid 70% chance. So pretty high confidence is that range. Purples represent 100% chance. Tropical storm force winds. So, yeah. So, yeah, this has been very active right now. This is a hyperactive year. Expected to go to the Greek alphabet for the second time ever in history since 2005 was the first time. We'll see what happens. Okay, next one, we're gonna take a look at Renee. An embarrassment, at least. Oh my god. Renee weakened to a tropical depression today. It's dead. Renee was expected to be a hurricane, and Renee lived a good life. We're just gonna say that. Renee lived a good life. Because that's not gonna happen again. Because Renee is just, we don't talk about what happened. Okay, now we're gonna head to the Western Pacific, as now we have a 70% and a 20%. So pretty insane. To be honest, I don't even know what going on with the Eastern Pacific. We're gonna take a look at we have an invest that it's probably gonna develop within tonight or tomorrow. I would say tomorrow, maybe tomorrow morning or afternoon. But it could develop earlier. We'll see. Right now, blowing up some give action. So we're going to the Central Pacific. Nothing's happening there. So this is gonna be a short segment. Very short, actually. It's about over already. Now we're looking at the Indian Ocean and Western Pacific, actually Western Pacific. We have tropical depression 12W gale advisories have been issued within the islands. I don't even know, I forgot which one island. Probably gonna make landfall there. Nothing much. So, congrats. Very below average year though, so yeah. Yeah, there's nothing. So now we're gonna leave the tropics for today. We might get back into it later today with an emergency weather update, a tornado warning, or a live emergency weather update. Maybe we'll see. But still, right now, there's a chance for flash flooding right now around the Keys and southern Florida. That's from Tropical Depression 19. So yeah. Yeah, we have we have a cold front right now stationed around the Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana. That's expected to drop a ton of rain over the course of the next couple days. That is from the low, I believe, that was affecting Colorado. As a high is probably going to be there, probably delivering some warmer temperatures and less precipitation. So we'll see. So we'll see. Okay. 1 minute. We just got some breaking news right now. We have 19 now. It became a tropical storm as we speak. Yeah. We're just getting that update out right now. We'll see. It hasn't been verified by the Hurricane Center. So yeah, we have a low pressure. The cold front is supposed to continue to move east, bringing much warmer temperatures. Even though it's a cold front. It was much colder though. Where was that? It was like 40. I need to see if this is right. Tropical weather outlook. They said it's now. Maximum sustained winds at 40 miles per hour. Yep, it's a tropical storm right now, actually. Technically a tropical storm. Technically a tropical storm with 40 miles per hour winds, but they haven't upgraded. Still, it's now, and I think they haven't named it yet, so we'll see. I'm just gonna say tropical storm 19. Fire it's still in Oregon and Northern California, by the way. So, apart from that, no severe weather. We have tropical storm 19. As expected. We're gonna head to the day 3, which is outlook. And flash flooding concerns on the south as it's gonna expect to make landfall around the Florida Panhandle, I believe. So let's see what happens. Not much for severe weather at all. SPC, we can verify that with the SPC. SPC's given the next like 3 days, barely a high chance. So, that feels like last year though, and we were like August. So, yeah, we have the radar next. It's pretty outdated, but it's from like noon, I believe. What time is it now? 1. It's like an hour late. We'll see. This video's been taking a while to edit, so this is the time. So, right now we have mirror imagery. Right now you see tropical storm 19. You see some heavy rainfall right now around the Memphis area in Tennessee. You see a line of some showers and steady rain, more than likely, stretching from Illinois all the way to Michigan and parts of Wisconsin. The tropical wave just south of Louisiana has a 30% chance of development. So the next thing is the SPC outlook. There's not much to talk about it. So yeah, marginal risk today for Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana, and in southern Florida. Majority is south of the big lake. I totally forgot what it's called in Florida. That Alligator Lake. So yeah, there's only a marginal risk, so it's not much. Day 2 is not much to talk about. You'll see. Yeah, I've barely done anything today. Oh god. We've been tracking the storm. Bunch of rain, no severe weather today. I'm about to fire. Like, for real, like, how do you make these segments so long? How long is this video anyways? Like 30 minutes? It's been taking me like, I've been editing this for like around 2 hours now. Tropical Storm Sally has, Tropical Storm Sally now is official. We don't have to issue it as tropical. We're gonna issue updates as well. We're gonna have a playlist just for Tropical Storm Sally, and the other storms, because we're talking about them, and we haven't talked about them in any other updates, really. So yeah, actually in depth talking about them. So yeah, we have no severe weather day 3 or 4, I don't remember, day 3 I believe, and then day 4 is no severe weather. Yeah, I think that's all. been an S storm. You would thought that. Right before landfall in Florida. So yeah, day 4. Potential to. Oh, that's the same thing for day 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is the last thing, I think. Is this it, John? Is this the last thing? Okay, it is the last segment. So yeah, it's nothing much now. We usually have much more to talk about. This fall we're gonna have a ton to talk about because of southern severe weather, as we have the second season, and we have hurricane season. So winter, we're gonna be talking about all about those winter storms. Actually, you're gonna see many videos per day probably about these winter storms. We'll track them, and yeah. So goodbye, people. Hopefully you enjoyed this very long, much longer video. I might premiere it. We'll see what time it was. So yeah. You've seen mid updates though. Advisory. Paulette did not get upgraded. So now 70 miles per hour winds, and we have the other person, Renee. That only has 35 still. So yeah. So goodbye. It's garbage.